decisions. So.
But this time, Lifecoach has the coin. And this is also important. Like, when you
Right.
play Mech Mage, you kind of want to get the coin.
Mech Warper makes that a lot better
Yeah.
even. Alright, so 2 Snow Chuggers. Okay, that's pretty.
I guess you...
I think you keep Circle for Akanai. You just want that as Kolento.
Yeah. As Lifecoach, I would say you only keep the Snow Chugger.
How often do you throw Dr. Boom and Spider Tank back? Pretty much every
Dr.
time.
Boom always, but
Spider
Spider
Tank
Tank?
It kills the Northshires. It
Oh yeah, that's a
survives
good
Wild
point.
Pyros.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It dies to injured Blade Master though. Which is a big
I have no
deal.
idea if Lifecoach threw that back. Like, it looked like he would throw that back, but I'm not sure. But he has a Cop Master, turn 1, which is really a great help.
Yeah. There's no Holy Smite in Kolento's list. As far as we've seen, I haven't seen one yet.
Yep.
A very popular card to put in Priest on ladder, but not right here.
I guess you have to go for it, right?
What feels awful is you really want to get an amazing coin turn, and it's going to mean that your coin is going to have to be a Blast Mage on turn 3. Most of the time, that's how you look at it.
Shrink Master is not bad.
That's a good way to counter the early game.
Yeah, just trade.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's a better coin play. If he wants to go for that. Do you play Spider Tank or you just go for Snow Chugger?
I think you play Snow Chugger trade.
Yeah, I think I like that a bit better because every other play you have is going to make your turn 4 a lot weaker.
You can't allow Priest to have an option to buff his creature with Power Shield, an example, right?
Yeah, of course. You have to trade. That's pretty obvious.
But I kind of fear that Lifecoach will go face now.
No.
He's
no way.
contemplating too much. Like, I've seen that before. It's like, we actually cast that game when Lifecoach was really punished by not trading. But he trades now.
Yeah. There's a few games that, like, a lot of people make the mistake sometimes of not necessarily evaluating well. And I think a lot of players, the way you pinpoint how good they are at the game is when they make those decisions. How well they actually decide to trade at times that otherwise would seem like they're not worth it.
So now you can play around Shadow Madness.
Yeah, I guess you've got the answers.
So I guess you would play the Palette Shredder, right?
I think that's probably the best option. The only way for it to really get punished is Shrinkmeister Cabal much later on, and you've already seen one shrink.
If you play the Spider Tank and then there's the Shadow Madness, you lose the you lose the Snow Chugger, and your Spider Tank is being frozen for 2 turns.
Yeah. Do you lose that much though? Is that big of a deal?
I think so.
It puts it in Nova range, so yes, it is a big deal, I guess. But it passes the turn from Kolento, gives you back the initiative again. Uh-oh.
Oops.
Yeah, indeed.
I still think you Shadow Madness this.
Yeah.
Twin form might be too good for the Mech Mage to ping a 3/1 creature. That's like most of the time it's the perfect.
Yeah,
perfect
it's just a
turn.
perfect time. 2 drop
Yeah.
plus that. There goes the freeze. It's gonna stall a little bit until he wants to get the Akanai cleared. That circle of healing with Akanai is the most important clear in the priest deck.
Yeah, now we drop just the Palette Shredder and pass the turn. There's nothing else, I would say. And for Kolento, it doesn't look great either, because if...
I like his hand though. He's got Sylvanas into Dr. Boom. Like these hands really.
Why would you play that instead of Palette Shredder?
Uh-oh, the overextension is going to be really heavily punished here. He's going to even be able to get the Power Shield on the Akanai.
Yep.
Wow, that is going to stop a Mech Mage dead in his tracks.
That looks like a game for me.
Well, it's not quite over. I mean, there's always a possibility. But at 28 health, this is going to be an uphill battle for Lifecoach at this point.
Now he has to Frostbolt it and play Mad Scientist. Then next turn is Sylvanas, and you have no out on that.
Yeah, you have to trade away into Manatee, but you're not going to be fed too much. I thought Lifecoach's play would be a bit slower. I thought he would play one shredder, then pass turn. And,
Yeah, that would be my play too.
Yeah.
Like if he keeps the coin so long, I would say you keep it for the Antonidas or for Boom Doctor.
Yeah.
Dr. Bloom
Against a priest, I think Antonidas is the best time to play it. There's very few other times where you get really good value out of it. At best, you get a slight tempo advantage, but not a massive one.
Yep.
Antonidas is the way to win.
Second power word shield? Nah, you just play Sylvanas and go face.
You heal your Alchemy, obviously.
Nice move, bro.
I play Hearthstone. Actually, you could buff it up with Powered Shield and ping after what comes out of it. But that's like a complete... You might as well play Sylvanas, right? Yeah, that's probably the better play. And Kolento disagrees.
Okay, that's interesting. So he wants to trade.
Probably. And then he'll...
Oh, wow. That's a huge whiff.
Yeah, Lifecoach with the worst possible card. Almost.
And back-to-back Mad Scientist.
Yeah.
Not good at all. And he lacks the mech.
No mech for Blast Mage. Mad Scientist will give one rare entity, probably not enough to really be useful. Now, Lifecoach throwing away a Frostbolt. It's gonna get negated immediately. And Kolento instantly playing Dr. Boom.
I don't blame him at all.
Playing Dr. Boom?
Yeah, well, at least the Ancient Watcher might eat the bombs.
Yeah. I guess it's actually, like, it's not the absolute worst card then. There must be something good about it if it can eat up Boom Boss.
Well, I would say the...
I
The
think
parrot?
the reason
Captain's
why he
parrot
played
is
it
worse?
like yeah, Captain's Parrot would be worse.
Yeah. Novice Engineer.
Yeah,
Worse.
they draw no cards, just a 1/1.
Yeah.
The reason why he's playing Doctor Boom here is not so much, I think, for the value of the boom bots as much as it is for just having the board pressure.
Oh, wow.
Wow!
Wow!
And Lifecoach with the disbelieving smile on his face.
Okay,
Like, I could not account for that even if I tried.
like, let's be honest here. The game looked grim for Lifecoach.
Now it's dead.
Now it's kinda
Yeah, like it looked pretty awful, right? Going into the matchup, we didn't have high hopes.
Yeah.
And then it followed through. We had really bad start.
The Ancient Watcher happened. The
Ancient
bomb
Watcher
would fall
happened.
today.
Boom bots.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah, I
so-
mean esports, right? Esports.
yeah, definitely.
Oh wow, no share cleric.
Oh wow, you're like so disappointed. Free. Oh god.
All right, so let's just give him one to take it away. And thank you, says Kolento here.
Lifecoach is like, ja.
Good boom bots.
Na ja, das passiert. Manchmal das passiert.
Oh man. I don't speak a word of German, but I'm sure the chat understood some of that.
I guess you like know few words, but those are banned in Germany.
Okay. Well, Lifecoach just conceded and is going to save himself and Kolento some time. Equalizing 3-3 for Kolento here.
Last game.
The very last game of the entire KPL. This will come down to this. And there is an Anoratron for Lifecoach, and he plays Palace Sky Golems.
Yeah, he loves that card.
That's pretty cool. Can't say I've seen much of it in Mech Mage recently. It seems to be more aggressive than slow.
I think I still have piloted Sky Golems miniatures in my house, like from the World of Warcraft miniature game.
Okay.
That was like a board game,
Okay.
collectible.
I don't
board game.
remember. I don't even know.
Really
that.
cool one. Really cool one. Mechanics of that were really cool because they reflected on like a time mechanic. Like you actually spend time forecasting
Like
spells.
in-game time. Okay,
Yeah.
I get that. That's pretty nice.
Mechanics were really innovative. Like I liked it a lot. The figurines were kind of crappy when it comes to quality, but
Yeah, welcome to cheap games. Now, Lifecoach is gonna throw everything but the Anotron, right? Like, there's no reason to keep Premier Entity and Pilot Sky Golem. You want Mad Scientist and probably Mech Warper.
I guess that
Clockwork,
Kolento's
no.
start is really great.
Yeah, Kolento's start here again. I mean, I was talking about that with someone earlier. He is drawing super well in this league, in the playoffs so far.
And he throwed out the Annoytron.
I'm actually surprised against a warrior. That is your best bet.
Yeah. I would say
Although it
so.
does play into Armor Smith and probably Acolyte of Pain, so maybe that's not what he wants to do.
No, but still against the weapons, that's like your best bet anyway. So now you have to drop Mech Warper into Clockwork Gnome, right?
So you're losing the Mech Warper, you have no card draw against the Fiery War Axe. I mean, what's the choice?
You have
You have to do
something.
it. Just try to get damage in as fast
Like
as you can.
if you don't play anything,
Yeah.
you don't get damage in.
Yeah, this is just going to be problematic.
And at least you will get, well,
You get
the
a
fact
spare
that
part, right?
the Taskmaster will just seal the deal.
There was a chance. Although, if the Spider Tank comes out, Kolento then doesn't have an answer to it. Like, if Spider Tank follows up and then there's a good cure from Lifecoach and Kolento whiffs a bit, I think Lifecoach could still get it, but it's going to be really problematic.
When you think about this, like, Life Coaches will lose 2 cards to half of a card, right?
Yeah.
Each time.
Yeah, pretty much.
How can he?
He
keep up?
just plays the Clockwork. Doesn't want to overextend into the axe. So he's going to try to probe for the Cruel Task.
I don't like this, to be honest. Like, what's the tin free? You play Spider Tank naked,
Yeah,
right?
and you lose it to
And you
Cruel
lose it to
Task.
Taskmaster and Warwick, so it's kind of worse than playing Mech Warper and Clockwork Gnome. Because then
Unless Kolento trades the War Axe away, but I would be
don't
surprised
think
against
so.
Meg.
There's
against
no
Meg.
way. You build the board with well, actually, maybe he will play the
Armor Smith and trades.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we know that better is the Taskmaster, but on paper it might seems to that the Armor Smith would be better. I'm not sure. It's late.
The armor is actually not too bad to stack. It's just that you have very limited armor generation at this point.
Yeah, I think the Taskmaster is way better.
Yeah, against Mech Mage, you want to have a board. You want to be able to kill off the Anotrons with something.
Yeah.
And without that, you're not going to go anywhere.
So now you lose the Spider Tank.
It's fine. Oh,
wow.
goodness. Well,
Floating
that's...
Berserker.
I think I'm just putting that down right here.
Yeah, you
Yep.
do. It's like such a big threat. I guess that's like the only option.
I don't see why you wouldn't play it. Like, you're getting a 5-4, you're forcing a Frostbolt ping, which lets you play Armor Smith or Acolyte of Pain on the follow-up. If things go wrong. Like, Frostbolt ping is the worst case scenario.
Yeah, 3 mana 5/4 seems like a good card.
Yeah, and now, I guess, Lifecoach is forced in a weird spot where Emergency Coolant is the only...
Only out.
Yeah, the only real answer,
So-
but you're so weak to Death Bite, you're so weak to another weapon.
And you don't want to play Mirror Entity.
Alright, he's just gonna play 2 minions and hope that he can actually finish the job off with a ping. He would be right, but not this time. Acolyte of Pain will probably see the day.
That is such a bad situation for Life. Like nothing works this way.
The card draw, the lack of card draw is really punishing him.
Yeah.
You can tell from the way this Mech Mage game is going, the card draw is a really big issue.
So now he has to kill the Acolyte of Pain. You just have to ignore the Floating Berserker for a while. You drop the Mad Scientist and the Tinkertown Technician.
And you trade with the Acolyte
And
and
you trade
hope
with the
he- yeah.
Acolyte.
You hope for the best for your follow-ups.
You have to build the board.
And hope you can get it to stick somehow.
Yeah, it's something just to stick around. To deal the damage, to pile it up.
Yeah. Pile on!
We know it will be hard. There's like an execute.
Yeah, there's so many good, like, he hasn't even drawn with Acolyte yet. This is just the beginning.
Oh yeah,
He
right.
still has the Acolyte, he's got the Emperor as a backup. Any weapon that comes out will ruin Lifecoach's plan. Every step of the way, Lifecoach will have it difficult here.
True.
That's a really rough last game to get into. Mech Mage seems to be a really weak spot with, we saw Show struggle with it. And now Lifecoach seems to be in the same boat.
Stealth. That's not bad.
That's actually not bad at all. Could Archmage carry this? Or is it gonna be too late? Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. Does it change anything? Not yet. Death Spite. Well, that's quite a draw.
Yeah, that is quite a problem, to say the least. Death's Bite Execute. No, you can't.
Why
Death's
not?
Bite Dread Corsair Execute is so disgusting.
Yeah, you
This is
use
so
execute.
disgusting.
You clear the board.
Oh, goodness.
And
Oh,
There's
Kolento with the weapons.
that's such a huge tempo play.
And now Lifecoach is like, oh, I had to leave that Frothing alive.
Frostbolt? Nope.
Yeah, not the Frostbolt he was looking for. He's got the Coolant, but that's not enough.
So Coolant, the Frothing Berserker.
And then ping it to force the...
Ping the I would say the pirates because
I would ping the Frothing and attack into the Pirate, the Mad Scientist. And then let him try the Death Bite.
What to do?
Death Bite's gonna fail miserably either way. I mean... Otherwise, don't you just...
no, I think you have to ping the pirate. You ping the pirate.
Yeah, but when do you kill the Frothing? I would ping Frothing, then attack Pirate with Mad Scientist, then Coolant the Frothing, and finish it off
Okay, yeah,
next turn
maybe
to
right.
make sure you don't
Yeah.
die right away. As bad as it is, you can at least play Mere Entity on the back of that. If you're playing more than just Mere Entity. And he obviously doesn't.
Armor Smith will come down.
Yeah, probably.
Second Death Spite. Not really useful right now.
I mean, you almost don't want to proc the...
The first Death Spite.
Yeah, because then your Frothing dies. Maybe you just play Emperor. Let him trade.
But there's Mirror Entity.
Yeah, it's such a pain because you have to play around Mere Entity. So Armor Smith attack the Yeti and then trade into... Frothing's gonna do nothing almost. There's still a chance that Lifecoach gets this. If he gets like Dr. Boom on curve next turn, this could be the card that turns it around. Like a good Dr. Boom here with the possible Archmage backend on the back end.
I don't feel like attacking into Armor Smith does achieve that.
Well, what it does is that your Death Bite won't kill your 3-1.
Well, your Dr. Boom draw will not achieve anything because you have to ping the
Frothing, yeah, so you don't die.
Because that's like 19 damage.
So what does he need, actually? There's got to be one thing that helps.
Oh!
And the now unremovable
That's like
Frothing
an
Berserker.
immovable object.
The unstoppable force.
Yeah, that was actually items from World of Warcraft too.
Yeah, I remember back in Alterac Valley, you could fight. You had like a shield that was called
Hammer
the
and a
immovable-
shield, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the name. And
And there's nothing you can do about that floating berserker now.
I mean, you can ping it to help, but
Oh yeah, sure, that helps.
if you could reversing switch it, that would be great. But
Yeah, but you lack the reversing switch.
now Kolento is like, this deck is ridiculous.
He draws all the weapons.
All of them, yeah. He needed exactly
Yeah.
weapons to do really well against Mech. And this is exactly what he wanted. Those give him the early game that he wants, allows him to remove the minions that the Mech Mage is trying to set down for tempo purposes. And now, the possible only way that Lifecoach wins is if Archmage comes down with Finicky Cloakfield.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the only thing I can see here for him.
Nope. That's
That is
gonna
not
happen.
it. Snow Trigger stealth? No, you can't afford stealthing this.
Colento's dying from laughter.
I wonder why.
Like, because of the frauding, like 119? Who saw that coming? I definitely didn't.
It's like the super gold shard footman. It's like a super warbot. Little
Wow.
warbot guy.
With enrage single
Yeah,
time.
exactly. It's like
Every single time.
yeah,
From each creature.
of course.
Super enrage.
Super rage.
Super troll. Trolling is a art.
Yeah, trolling is an art.
A art.
A art, of course. It's like trollception right there.
So you ping the face and you do nothing?
That sounds like an amazing line of play.
Well, you have to draw the Antonidas, otherwise you won't win.
Yeah. But even if you do, I don't even know if you... I mean, it's the only out,
Yeah.
so you have to take it. Although, does he win next turn anyway? He's gonna go for the Finicky Cloakfield and a Chugger, the little Chugger that could. The little Chugger that could. I don't think it can, but he's the last hope.
Oh, look.
Another amazing card for Kolento.
Yeah.
Oh, this is getting
So
completely
you
absurd.
mirror entity on that, then
Yeah.
you play Emperor, and then you attack face,
And then you Whirlwind.
and then you whirlwind, and you have 5
1,000
plus
armor.
5, so that's 10. That's lethal.
Probably.
Wait, 4 plus...
But the Corsair is taunt, don't forget.
Yeah, I'm counting the damage. That's 4 minions, 5 minions, 6 minions, that's 12, so you have lethal. That's exactly 18.
With the taunt?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you. I'm like, you know,
Sorry,
Corsair
sorry.
has the taunt.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. Sorry that happened. They're both exchanging really polite words. Very well-mannered players. Well, that's gonna be it for
That's it.
the grand
That's
finals.
it.
Lifecoach is gonna fall down with his mech mage, a weak spot in his lineup.
Yeah,
Lost to
definitely.
Warlock, lost to Priest, lost to Warrior. 3 decks back to back, just completely obliterating it. And we had the exact same situation arise
With
Show, who had
Yeah.
the exact same
Mech
problem.
Mage was the weak deck.
I would have to say, in this current metagame, there's definitely an argument to be made that Mech Mage doesn't work at the moment.
Doesn't work at all.
So I don't know what, maybe tweaked a little bit would do better, or if it just has to be thrown out the
Nah.
window right now
I think
with the
you
advent
just,
of Zoo.
You just play Shaman instead of that.
Yeah, Mech Shaman or Zoo, pick one.
Well, he was playing Handlock. But that's it.
Yeah, that's it
Kolento's
for
our
the KPL
champion.
Season 1. Is the grand champion is going to be Kolento. I almost want to say it's a surprise, but at the same time, I'm
Yeah.
like, you know, it's Kolento. Everybody knows how strong of a player he is. But Lifecoach could have won as well, and I think
Yeah,
the
Life
reaction
Coach
would
would have
have
won
been
as
the
well. So congrats to Kolento and to Life Coach. Kolento is the first champion of Kinguin Pro League Season 1.
Yeah.
So he will be the defending champion
same. In Season 2,
in Season 2.
Reinvited.
Yeah, of course. And Life Coach kinda unsatisfied, I bet.
I hope so. I mean, he has to understand the variance hit him, but he's definitely played a good game. And sometimes the draws don't work, and the
Yeah,
decks you
that's
bring
true.
don't do as well as you hope.
So Kolento, you will be getting this trophy, I think by mail, in parts.
Yeah, but in parts. It will send whole, but we can't guarantee its arrival state. But yes, you will be getting this trophy, and yeah, congratulations to Kolento for the league. Everybody, I hope you enjoyed the entire event, the 2 months long event, more than that even. All the games that were played, a lot of it, amazing matches. Today's game were, like, the start was a little fast with 4-0, 4-1. 4-1, but then it started slowing down, and we had a lot more in-depth
It
games.
escalated.
Yeah,
into the
very
final match, the grand final, 4-3. So
best
the
of
maximum
7.
amount of matches, we saw them all.
Yep.
And yeah,
Doesn't get better than this, so thanks for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed the first season. We will be back with Season 2 a few months from now. There will be an open qualifier, 5 open spots in each group for Kinguin Pro League Season 2. We'll keep you up to date on that. You can visit the website at any time. We'll probably make announcements on that link.
Kinguin.net/Pro League. You
Yeah.
can check all the deck list, all the matches that happened so far, and finish the whole league. And
Yeah.
also, after this broadcast will end, we will have a rebroadcast of the matches from the playoffs from today.
Right.
So if you
For-
missed something from the early games, don't worry, you can watch it now.
Yeah, it'll be just rebroadcasted right away. So thanks for watching, guys, and until the next time, yeah, have a nice one.